as we're working on this, we'll have some other conversations. We're going to make a smart, there we go, a smart IoT network. Well, everything, you can get almost anything that's connected to the network. I don't think there's any toilet paper dispensers yet that are connected to the internet, but there's lots of weird things. We need some smart home devices. So we have network devices, we have end devices. If we look in the end devices and go down to the little home, oh, we need a gateway first, don't we? Yeah. So we go here. We're going to go to wireless subcategory, which is, there it is. Now, what we're bringing on here, they call a home gateway. Things really don't work like that. You could think of this almost as an Alexa or something that can control your devices, or like a home network or a smart network thing. In this case, it's also the access to the internet, but that's really not how things work. But we'll just pretend that's our Alexa, because that's kind of what it's like, or some other home device like a Google, whatever they have. All right, so now we go to end devices. I was getting ahead of myself. We go to the, let's see, it says press and drag a smart device, smartphone. What do you mean smart device? I'm in the wrong one, home. There we go. And the end devices subtract the home category. Okay. So we want to drag a light. We should have a light in here. We have a ceiling fan. We have all kinds of smoke. There's my light. There's my light. We need a smartphone. I don't know why I say drag a smart device, because it's actually now called a smartphone. How many smartphones have antennas on them like that? Not very many. I haven't seen one since I had my old little flip phone. All right, next, we need a garage door. Of course, you have to have a garage. There's the garage door, smart garage door. Can we have a smart furnace? Sure. I've never done the smart furnace before, but it's IoT. We also have a humidifier. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've never tried some of these. I do have a smart lawn sprinkler at home, though. I kind of like that, being able to turn it on and off without having to go to the garage when I'm trying to test it. Ooh, and I do have a weather station too. I have a, well, that's close to this. I have a actually I have a weather station. Anyway, that's more stuff than we need. So we are going to go to the home gateway, which is our router, whatever you want to call it. It also is connecting up all these devices. We're going to go to config, and then we click on LAN. And this defines our network. 192.168.25.1. This is our default gateway. This is where everybody goes to get their internet access. So the IP address of the gateway, the router, whatever you want to call it, that's our exit from the network. Well, what's our SSID? There it is, home gateway. Well, that's not a bad name, you know? It says change the SSID to the SSID. Okay, I'm in the wrong machine. Sorry. I slid down a little bit. All right, now we have it all set up. Normally you would have encryption, wouldn't you? And I didn't have you do that, did I? Boy, not very good security practices, is it? Well, let's go on to the smartphone. Everybody else automatically connected, but the smartphone didn't. Why is that, do you suppose? Because it says wireless, click wireless 0, click it's on. There it is. The SSID is incorrect. The SSID service set identifier identifies the wireless network, because a network can have more than one wireless device. Here I have one. WNCC Internet has them all over the place. Now we should see it connected up. Oh, yep, everybody's happy and connecting it up. No problemo there. Most of the time, when you're setting up a smart device, and since nobody, do you have any smart devices, Alan? Because these two guys don't. Like
At
an
home, I have two Alexas,
okay.
and then I have a flashlight or a light bulb that
Oh, that's fun.
you can change the colors and ask Alexa to turn it off or,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fun. So when you set them up, you probably got out your phone and connected to them first by Bluetooth.
yeah.
That's fairly typical. You didn't go into a gateway and make settings. So we'll pretend that we're going into the Alexa app or whatever kind of home gateway device you have, and then you connect it up. Let's see, config home gateway. All right. So we're going to use oh, actually, I forgot. This one does manages them by the phone. So I was incorrect. We go to the desktop and we have our IoT. It says IoT monitor here somewhere. There it is. IoT monitor. So this is like opening up the Alexa app. I don't know why it's not opening. There we go. We have to sign into the IoT server. Well, you have to have an Amazon account or a Google account because I have a little Google alarm clock by my bed. There we go. Now we're ready to do our Bluetooth. So we're going to, there we go. Okay. Why am I not seeing? Oh, here we go. We have to add them. This is not what my directions say, so something changed. So we need to click on click the light, click the config tab. It says click the config tab and then wireless. Click the light and then click the config tab. All right, so, oh, there it is. Home gateway. That's the part you guys did that I skipped over, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the part I skipped over. So settings, down here you hit home gateway. And then you would do the same thing for the garage door, which means I could have had a sprinkler and anything else I wanted, but I just forgot this step. Huh. Now, desktop IoT monitor. There we go, log in. Ah, there they are. And I could have sprinkler too. I can dim my light. Yep, I can turn it off and turn it on. I can open my garage door, which I always thought was fun. Yep. So I could have sprinkler and all that other stuff. I just forgot to connect it to the gateway. I forgot to set it up on Alexa. Well, there we go.